kind of muscles you have? No. Bro, what kind of patterns you have? Or is it just aesthetics?
Hello, welcome back to Training Every Single Day. Hopefully you take some time to move and improve. And if you want to work on your core, the L-sit right here is really good at starting exercise. You just start by doing the position with the feet on the ground, and then just lift your butt up, and then try to lift your feet off the ground. If you can't quite do the L-sit's quite a difficult move to start off with. Today was a pretty good session. The past couple days were a little bit shorter, just didn't have enough time to train. So work with the rotation and in the squat. Those twists, the corkscrew squats are really, they're definitely a movement you can do. They usefulness is mainly in style. They are the cross-legged position that you end up in. And Kung Fu is called a rest stance. It's supposed to be very good for resting. I don't personally think so. But it is a good styling if you're trying to dance on the dance floor. It's a pretty good move. And then I worked on the handstand today. And looking at the video, it seems I do better with the handstand when I don't try to focus on the form. So, yeah, maybe I just won't and just focus on just trying to hold it longer, and I guess the form will hopefully just increase naturally, I guess, because when I'm trying to do the form, I'm actually having worse arching and bananing of the back and less holds, and I'm trying to make some small adjustments. So, yeah, I'll probably just use the wall. The wall's pretty good once you're able to do that. It's not always good. Like when I was first learning the handstand, the wall just took out the fun for me, so I spent a lot of time working the handstand without a wall because I just enjoyed that better, so it ended up working for me. But once you get to the point where you can use the wall comfortably, it does have some benefits, especially when you get very close to it. This right here, the shoulder buster, really good for building some mobility and strength. I got to add some more weight to the bar soon. Yeah, it's a little difficult because I don't have a lot of weights, and I don't feel like switching weights off from the barbell over in the other one. So I'll figure out some sort of way to add some weight to it. Then I did some hanging. Don't forget to do your hanging. Really good for building up the grip strength, building up the shoulders, and it gives you a good opportunity to work the spine. Pretty fun. I recommend you try out Ido Portal's challenge. Do 30 days of 8 minutes of hanging total per day. And here, getting to outside. Now, one of the best things I learned today about training the legs, the single-legged shrimp squat is good for building up some strength, but I think it should be followed up by the jumping, just regular two-legged squat, because this really does quite a lot. It is actually pretty hard to do itself, and it requires a lot of balance. So it's not ideal for developing strength or developing the muscles. It's more of a coordination exercise for me currently. It does kind of have that power from jumping. But I think it'd be best, do that first and then do some jumping squats to really finish off the legs. Off camera, nothing really done off camera. Everything is recorded here in the official practice. I'm outside here. It was kind of a warm day compared to the past couple days, so try to make the best out of the weather. And even when it gets cold, even when I don't go to the gym, because I don't go to the gym right now, I will still try to share with you guys the best tips and tricks, to find some movement practice. Like here, working on the reactive part of the jump. So not so much the first jump, but the second jump. So I jump once without really any effort, and then the second jump, the reaction off of the first jump, is where I'm focusing most of my I'm focusing most of my energy on to improve. Now, one thing I want to do more of is crawling, which I can do, probably will be doing it some more off camera. It's actually quite intense, so it's not something I really would do off camera because it's not really something you just do as a secondary thought. You really have to put some intention behind it. But I think that would be something that I would benefit doing off camera just a couple times, because I need a lot of space to do it, and to record it, I really just have to be outside. But inside, I could do some crawling just every once in a while. Past couple days, I was doing some hopping off camera, just instead of walking, 1 foot after the other, just jumping off of 2 feet, just to train some low intensity plyometrics to get a lot of benefits of increased volume. Here, working on some grounded acrobatics and some leg mobility, leg strength, leg balance with these squats here. Pretty fun, so I enjoyed this one. Give this one a try. It changes, the weight, how it's distributed over the single-legged squat. And just trying to, add some variation to it. And here is where I had kind of the best stimulus for the legs, is when doing the jumping squat. Not this one, but the other one. Doing here. When I jumped, this really got a good amount of stimulus at the legs. Or maybe I misremembered when it happened, but right here. Actually, right here. Getting this tempo here trains kind of the full legs, the lower leg and the upper legs, and still trying to train the muscles a good amount. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the hype button. It's right next to the comments. You just got to swipe over on your phone. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.